Rip Impact.
Well, the fans of the PWA are morons. You know that.
I know you've certainly told me that many, many times. Now, both these guys are pretty well loved and respected by the fans, no matter where you go in the PWA or anywhere else for that matter. And it looks like we may see a nice, clean, solid action match here, Jesse.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a bucket to puke.
Well, I don't know. You see Hayden there giving him the crotch chop right there. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Now we got a basic lockup, collar elbow, Rip with the go behind. This is the way Rip likes to start things off. He likes to start things off mat-based, tactical. Hayden taking him down, locking on the arm lock.
I thought you were just saying that he likes starting it off behind the men.
No, I could see that inference could be drawn from the fans at home on their own, Jesse. Now then, Rip actually went for the ropes right there to break a pretty simple top wrist lock on the mat.
He's lazy.
You know, I got to wonder about that. There's a million ways you could get out of that hole to reverse it, and he actually just went for the ropes. Interesting ploy on Rip Impact's part. And there's Hayden with the go behind right there, and he's well paced out, spread back, so there's no mistake of what his intentions are. But Rip drops him down, rolls over, front face lock on the mat. You see Ref JC3 in there, who I think holds the record for having the shortest Intercontinental title reign of all time.
Internet Championship.
Pardon me, yeah.
But yes, that is true. He is a loser.
Sometimes my mouth gets moving so fast behind this monitor over here, Jesse, my brain doesn't keep up. And here we see Hayden cranking on the side headlock. Rip trying to slap to the kidneys there. Throws him off. Hayden with a big shoulder tackle knocks him down. Rip hit hard on that one. Goes to the leapfrog. Hayden ducks under. Blocks the arm toss there. Oh, slaps him in the belly, pink belly. Oh, up into a run. A beautiful move by Rip Impact there. Innovation on the fly, but slow to go in there. I think this shows a lot of respect towards Hayden Avery.
You know, and I will say that this has the potential to be the best match of the night. You have Rip Impact and you have Hayden Avery. I've never faced Rip, but I've beaten Avery many, many times. Both of these guys will give it their all and try and work their way up the rankings here in the PWA.
Yeah, Hayden Avery, his whole story is getting up there and then banging his head on the glass ceiling, as it were. We all know that Buck 10 has the patent on banging his head on a wooden ceiling. So Hayden, you know, he gets up there. He had that best of 7 series with Sean Ball going on, you know, and then what? He breaks his face. Then he goes into the pure violence division, puts in some incredible performances, one of them in Kitchener last year, and was just amazing. And now he's back out of that division, and here he is again, trying to work his way up the, oh, what a move over the top! Suicide move by Rip Impact, cross body against the ropes. Both men spill outside. I see Rip moving around back there, but no sign of Hayden.
There's head pops up.
Oh, and Rip Impact, Mr. Nice Guy, hammers Hayden head first into a table at ringside. Hayden blocks the 2 attempts at the apron. Short elbow to the gut, hammers him in there, and then Rip rolls back inside, almost flees back inside, Jesse.
No, absolutely. There's something about these people. Oh!
Nice thinking on his part. Maybe a ruse, a ploy, knowing that scouting Hayden out, knowing he'd do that kind of over-the-rope maneuver. Gets those knees up in the breadbasket. There's a big whip to the corner now. Rip flies in, monkey flip out of the corner. Hayden actually landed pretty hard on that one. Hayden now firing punches. Rip coming back with those rabbit forearms across the back of the neck and top of the shoulders. And again, so far Hayden's 25-pound weight advantage hasn't played yet. Oh, but he crushed him right there.
He just took his face off. Beautiful. This could be it. 2. That's it.
Impact kicked out. I don't know. He got hammered hard there. JC out of position. Oh. And there you see Hayden's got to stay on him right here now and start busting out any one of those number of suplexes. I think perhaps only you, Jesse, have more suplexes in your arsenal than Hayden Avery.
I do them every once in a while, but this isn't about me for once. In the entire life, I've never said that before. But
and every time that Jesse tells a lie, the camera cuts out. Have you noticed that, folks? Meanwhile, back in the ring, Hayden Avery, he's in solid control now. Here comes one of those suplexes now. He's got him up there in the vertical suplex.
His feet are in the foot.
His feet are, you know, he could maybe use that to his advantage, push it for leverage or something, but no. Hayden drops him down there after a good 6-7 seconds of elevation.
Just think about it, though. If you use a...
There's a cover, 1, 2, and Rip kicks out. Sorry to cut you off there, Jesse.
Not a problem. It's understandable because you have to do your job, and I'm just here to watch. So I don't even remember what I was saying, Gordo. It works out very well.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it was profound and earth-shattering. And now Rip Impact punches back, kicks to the guts, just under the sternum. A big chop across the throats, kicks right over the heart, every one of those over the heart.
Or in the sternum.
That's, well, yeah. And now off the turnbuckle. Oh! And what kind of maneuver?
Blocked him.
That was nasty, no matter how you slice it. Drags him out. Ref JC3 as out of position as my tongue was trying to call that.
Gordo, it's always a pleasure to sit here and listen to you babble on about everything. It's fantastic. But Rip is pulling Hayden Avery to the top rope.
Yeah, tornado DDT coming up, maybe. Hayden counters, so you see him get his foot up on the rope, cut the leverage. There's a running suplex!
Oh.
You don't see that move busted out too often, and when you do, it's always devastating.
It's a finisher by far. Look at, Rip isn't even conscious.
Yeah, Rip's out of it right now. Hayden's got to get on him. But Hayden, he's a little crunched up himself. He could be bleeding right there.
And the silence takes over the crowd.
Yes, it does. The fans are just shocked and stunned. Hard to say who's bleeding. I saw some blood on Hayden there. I don't know what's going on.
Looks like it's coming out of his mouth.
Could be. He's got all busted up his nose or something, maybe.
Down the side of his face here, you can see some blood.
Yeah. And fans. Sunset flip off the top. Hayden lands right on the back of his head. Folks, I can't impress upon you enough. It wasn't too long ago that Hayden Avery broke every bone in his face in a three-way match with Ruffy Silverstein, Hayden, and Michael Elgin when he ate a Northern Lights suplex. He came back early against Doctrine and Orders. Whatever you say about this guy, he's one tough son of a gun, and he's hurting right now. He's busted open. He just took that sunset flip from the top rope, but Rip Impact's down and twitching. He's dragging himself up on the ropes. And there's the bell. Doesn't look like anybody's paying attention. Hayden's still on him.
They're waiting for
the referee, what he's going to do.
Waiting on the official word here from JC3.
Yeah, JC3's telling him it's over. What's going on here? Yeah.
Coming off the side of Hayden Avery's face.
I don't know if it's his face, it might be down his head. Yeah, he's got blood on the back there too. His whole head is split open on the back. I think one of those turnbuckles might have let go or something. Hayden's a bloody mess over there. He's going to need stitches or something. That's true.